One. Lumos. Revelio.
She growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new cord and cast out the squirrel. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, very idea.
I wonder if hippogriffs like milk grass.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange. Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up.
You visited the magic neep. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to...
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested. Now, what say we... You'll find that some plants... The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footprint. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. At least you did. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Just when I think I've learned how to get around the castle, a staircase moves and I'm lost again.
Rumor has it there's a secret passage leading to Hogsmeade.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
I'm still struggling with antidotes.
Revelio. Incendio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? And good, as you do.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a... Well,
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. As well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
It's a relief to finally have an art present.
Emily promised to help us out.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely...
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could...
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Revelio.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
Professor, what should I be doing again?
You should have collected the ingredients from my office and begun brewing a potion at your cauldron. Finish your potion and then return to me.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions...
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain. I'm just missing one tiny love.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather.
I don't know, Gareth.
You won't.
Very well, I'll bring you...
Brilliant!
I was impressed that you were able to answer.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipe. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy.
Remember, precision. Dowel.
Here's the Frupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I am not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precise. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we...
Cheers to that. He probably... Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galley... Best be off. Next time we...
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Slytherin's almost full.
Lumos.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
My advice when dealing with
Sure, not so bad.
Expelliarmus can disarm a dark wizard, no doubt. But then what? Fleeing? I'm simply saying I thought the display a little drab.
This place has seen better days.
Why would anyone bother sending secret love letters?
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm just...
The what keys?
Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Black, couldn't be... You should try to catch...
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to... If you can manage to get the key.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with... He's a poltergeist.
Surely you'll be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried. Perhaps you'll have better luck.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage...
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Levioso. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen and find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here? Revelio.
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
That's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do something?
Very well, Mummy.
Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio.
I simply pretended that someone had used Expelliarmus. But really...
Revelio.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Hello there.
Why did you buy
Please, come in.
I hate
Let me know if you
socks.
need help finding
That
anything.
price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have some.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you'd said the charms come out in the wash.
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her knut. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're out. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by.
Revelio.
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. With wings.
That's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, I'll let you do some more drawing for me.
Revelio.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. I never thought it'd come to this.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who, when I said as much, they turned on me.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for... Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to fight.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling. Though I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciate without my carts and my life.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
That is very kind of you, but I think I did enchant the carts to return. Slim though the chances may be. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Hello, sir. What?
Hello. I'm Jalal Semi.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have not much to it, but we're still the better of them.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, in fact, I'll give... My prices are low enough.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and my ingredients are all local to this area.
What do you have for...
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
students! You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I see
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Stop right there! It's time up, we can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this stupid from the last against you!
You're going to regret that.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists.
It's a long story.
Well, you've avoided. Best get moving.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky. Chatters on endlessly about his... Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, I believe, he created.
I can see why you're so interested in...
Well then, no one has yet met. I suspect that...
Mallowsweet?
I had just arrived to tell... You see, each swirl in...
The Mallowsweet is meant...
Precisely. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I'm curious about these piles.
Flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started. What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. How does it work?
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, you should feel free to solve them as you come across. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade. I really... And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley, of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's... You see, I need to...
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say...
Perhaps?
Years ago, my grandfather, who... They never...
I'm so sorry.
We can't be sure. Father was so... A treasured family astrolabe
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch.
That's like asking why this... We are known for our contribution, but with all I plan to discover about the world around...
What exactly?
It's an astonishing ape. It's mainly used for studying... Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now.
It sounds
I understand. I've cross-referenced the vessels. My best guess is that it's just... I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio. 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 Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace.
Oh, how
I did, but...
I see. That's fair. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
If you're here for my wares...
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What?
What do you have for sale?
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin. I shouldn't be surprised. Dawn. Lumos. Protego. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Student life. An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Anne will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example. I should have killed him.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
No. Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
I don't know, Mr. Ollivander.
Oh, I sincerely doubt that. You see, about a century ago, my great-aunt suspected a student.
Richard Jackdaw.
We did find a series of Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with...
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. Always looking for trouble. Never heard much about him after that. Perhaps he thought that the wand had... Astonishing how...
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh yes, it's terribly special. But it will ease the heart.
Surely you could continue searching the owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, Also, I have perhaps...
I'll have a look for you.
Oh, you've brought hope to...